let's look at making our programs a little bit smarter using the elif part of the if-else loop. In our last program, we wrote a program that checked if the user passed or not simply by saying, checking if it was greater than 50, they passed, else they failed. Let's make this a little bit smarter. Let's start giving them grades based on what they have. So let's start out by saying that, for example, to get an A, you needed 80 or more. I said 85 or more. So if user score is greater than or equal to 85, instead of congratulations, you passed. Let's say congratulations, you got an A. Okay, you scored with marks. Now, right now, it's just going else. But there are other marks in here that you can get. You can get other things. It doesn't just go straight to failed if you didn't get an A. To do this, we'll use another word if we want to check something else called elif, meaning else if. And in this instance, we can do another check. So if it doesn't satisfy the first check here, I can say elif user score greater than or equal to 70. I'm going to steal this. I'm going to say they got a B. Okay. Now they just need 50 or more for a C now. Elif, hey, user score is greater than or equal to 50. I'm going to tell them they got a C. And the only other option is them failing. So you can see it has to go through all of these before it will default to our else. So if it's greater than or equal to 85, I'll get an A. If that isn't met, it will move on and check the next thing, which is this elif. So else if your user score is greater than or equal to 70, you get a B, C, or you failed. So let's run this. Oh, what have I done here? I've made a little bit of an error. Looks like on line 10. If I have a look here, what have I done? Oh, my indenting. So this is why it's so important. I said before that this needs to line up exactly tabbed in. So if I run this now, my indenting is fixed. It knows what to run if that particular condition is met. So now I'm going to test them. So let's say I got 86, tells me I got an A. Let's say I got 75, I got a B, I got 55, I got a C, or I got a measly 45, and I failed. So elif lets us check for more conditions. Instead of just saying if or else, it branches multiple times. Now, to look at this example with non-numbers, I've written a little program here where I've defined dagger damage, sword damage, axe damage, arrow damage, and health. I've then asked the user to put in a particular attack. Which attack do you want to use? Now, if they type in exactly dagger, it will take away the dagger damage from their health and print out what they have. If they type in exactly sword, it'll take their sword damage. If they type in exactly axe, it'll do the same right down. And if they type in something that doesn't match, it's going to tell them there's no attack found. So I'm going to run it and say I'm going to use the sword. I have 70 health remaining. I'm going to use the donkey. There is no donkey, so it should tell me no attack found. So you can use these checks here with strings as well. But that's the elif if you want to check more conditions. Really handy.